And this is something that came up in a coaching session with a writer this week. And it's a practice that I return to time and time again. And I first heard it from Michael Hyatt, and he talked about designing your dream week. And so what that looks like is you take your calendar, take a week outline, and think about, if nothing else happened, if I had no other responsibilities, if I could choose my own schedule, my own priorities, what would my week look like? Where would I be spending time? What would I be doing? And you map out your perfect week. So for example, for me, I know that my perfect week is I would have some kind of activity or movement every morning. I would have focused writing time in the morning because that's when my brain feels most creative and focused. And I know that in the afternoons, I would do more like administration projects or personal projects, things that don't require as much brain space. And then I also know that like what my morning routine would look like, what my evening routine would look like. And so I'd map that all out for my perfect week. And then that would provide a starting point to look at my actual week. And then how does that fit in? And what it does when we map out a perfect week is it gives us a chance to kind of dream and articulate what we want and what we're aiming for, because that's something that when we're busy easily falls away, where we're just in a reactive state instead of in a creative and independent state. And so when you take time to map out your perfect day, your perfect week, your perfect writing routine, maybe you map out your perfect rest day if you've been feeling burnt out and like you're not getting that time to disconnect and reset. You may even map out what's your perfect artist date. And so take time to do that, to dream, to think about what you want. And then you have a filter and a framework to put kind of onto your regular life. And for me, when I map out my perfect week, I still include like the things that are non-negotiable, but I think about if I was at my optimal energy, if things were going exactly as I wanted them, here's when I would be moving, here's when I'd be writing, here's when I'd be doing client work. And then I have that framework to keep returning to. So kind of in hand with the consistent adaptability, when we have a vision or a plan, then we can be adaptable, but it also gives us something to return to so that when things are more predictable, our routine, we can come back to, okay, every morning I move, every morning I'm writing, every afternoon I'm doing this client project. So I hope that those things are helpful to you. Again, consistent adaptability. What's your goal? What's the perfect ideal? What are your contingency plans? What's your minimum plan? And then taking time to dream and design your ideal day, week, rest day, artist date. So I would love to hear in the comments what you think. And if you try those, feel free to take a picture or a screenshot and share them in the comments of this group, because the more we share and what's working for us, what's not working, the more we can all learn and continue moving forward together. Okay, my friends, remember to stay curious and keep writing, because your words matter.